speaking on the topic, it takes a village. So what does that mean? Well, the definition, it takes a village, stems from the African proverb that means an entire community of people must interact with children for children to grow in a safe and healthy environment. However, I define it as a community that assists a person through the good and bad without passing judgment.
All right.
Proverbs 22:6 says, train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. Did I depart from it? No, but I did go astray. Here is my story. At the tender age of 15, I became a mother to my son, Trey. I had just started my sophomore year when I found out I was pregnant. I was not old enough to work and make money to take care of him. So I had to depend on my family, friends, and teachers, my village. Overcoming obstacles as a teen mom and as a young adult was not an easy task. I was born into a two-parent household with 3 older siblings. I attended Central Tarleton. I was an honor roll student, played the saxophone in the band, played basketball, walked the crispy fried chicken, just a normal teenager. I was still a virgin until I fell in love with my future baby daddy in 1995, if that's what you want to call him. I snuck out to the club to see him, went outside to play basketball with him when he came in the quarters, anything to get near him. I wasn't fast, but I was smelling myself, as the old folks say. I wasn't messing with anyone, and I thought to my 15-year-old self, I can't get pregnant because I'm not sexually active. I won't get pregnant. My parents had separated, so I felt no one could tell me what to do. I started my sophomore year in August 1995 thinking I was going to play basketball, go to all the football games in the band, but my cycle never came on. So here I am, 15 years old, pregnant with a baby. Where did I go wrong? I felt like I was an embarrassment to myself, my parents, my family due to my rebellious behavior. I was out of control, and God had to sit me down. In Psalms 46:10, God said, be still and know that I am God. I was fighting internal demons and I had no one to blame but myself. But that village. If my parents wanted to crucify me, they did it. If my sister and brothers wanted to curse me out, they did it. If my friends wanted to dog me out, they did it. If my family members wanted to judge me, they did it. If my teachers at Central wanted to flunk me out of school for missing classes, they did it. You know why? Because it takes a village. I did not have time to wallow in my sorrows. I had responsibilities. I was already a statistic being a teen mom, but watch this. I spun that thing around. I made something positive out of my teen pregnancy. My quote is, I never want to be a negative statistic, so I became a positive one. Here is some of my village, because I love giving people their flowers while they're still here. My mama, Annette, made me the woman that I am today. She helped me, but it was my responsibility to take care of my son. Late night, early mornings, taking him to the babysitting shower before I went to school my junior and senior year, that was on me. When we moved to Columbus, I couldn't afford my $400 rent. So my mama would give me an extra $100 each month until I got a job at Blue Cross Blue Shield of Georgia in 2003. All right. That village. My dad in Tarsus and my grandma never told me no when I needed someone to keep Trey when I started working at Callaway Gardens when I turned 16 that summer. That village. My Aunt Sandra and great aunt Lucy sister kept Trey when I went back to school my junior year until I graduated from high school. That village. Trey's maternal grandma Teresa never hesitated to keep him and provide for him whenever she had to. That village. My Aunt Charlie Mae let us live with her in Shiloh until I found a place to stay in Columbus. That village. My oldest brother rightly kept Trey and got him ready for school so he wouldn't miss any days when my son was attending elementary school in Manchester. And I was transitioning to move to Columbus and still attending CSU, that village. My brother TJ and cousin Wood would keep Trey when I had to work late or when Trey was out of school without ever charging me, that village. My sister, Dr. Andrea, would make sure Trey never lacked for anything, clothes, shoes, vacation, holidays, you name it, that village. I got a list, y'all. My best friend Fifi would keep Trey when I needed a break, and still until this day look out for Trey and my grandson Keegan with no hesitation. That village. My best friend Nada and her mom, Miss Patty Stanford, took Trey to Miss Terry daycare every day in the summertime when I had to work at Callaway Gardens. They showed him how to write his name and tie his shoes. That village. My best friend Luke showed me how to bang Trey when he was a baby and would keep him all day when I needed a break. She still looks out for him as he got older. That village. My best friend Destiny let us stay with her that weekend when we had no place to go, and for always looking out for us during that trying time. That village. My BFF and cousin Pooh, her and her mom would keep Trey, and she's always been there. My best friend since kindergarten, Rico, was my backbone and never turned his back on me ever. That village. My cousin Bob and Yak was a constant force in Trey's life as he was growing up. That village. My high school teachers, especially Miss Leticia Cook, Mr. Otis Mathis, Mr. Calvin Elks, Mrs. Deborah Williams, Ms. Denise Bryant, and Ms. Brenda Martin, never gave up on me. That village. To my young crew, Bebe Corn, Chad Tice, thank you all for always supporting me and the prayers for me, Trey, and Keegan through graduation, birthdays, and my doctoral journey. And my Blue Cross Blue Shield crew, Miss Elda, Walter, Nina, and Michelle, thank you. To my sweetie Nate, who came into our lives in 2003. He was Trey's father figure and taught him how to be a man. That village. And to my son's father, Dwayne, thank you for giving me my biggest blessing. We were both young and clueless. If I had to do it all over again, I would. There's so many people, other people that was a part of my village throughout the years, and all I can say is that I'm forever grateful. I just wanted to acknowledge 3 of my classmates who became close friends that weathered the storm together with me as teen parents in high school and are now accomplished adults in their life. My best friend, Shaka Mitchell, is a registered nurse and have been in the nursing field for over 20 years. Catherine Copeland speaks. She is a motivational speaker, an author, and a life coach. And Nadia Chang is a talented life coach and cosmetologist. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future. Don't tell me God ain't good. I maintained my grades and I was an undergraduate in the class of 98. I continued my educational journey and earned 4 college degrees. I've kept a job since I was 16 and I've been promoted with my current job for 19 years. I was recently promoted to a Provider Resolution Director on March 13, 2023. The statistics show that less than 2% of teen moms earn a college degree by the age of 30. And I've always said Trey and I will not become a negative statistic. We defied the odds. As I think back on Proverbs 22:6, again it says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. I must remind myself that my parents raised me on morals and to do the right thing. I had to learn from my own mistakes. I have owned up to my failures. I faced the consequences, And now I'm celebrating my achievements. I don't know who needs to hear my story. I am speaking on it, and I no longer hide behind it. Thank you.